Alright, welcome back. It's gonna be kind of a long video, but that's because there's a lot going on. I haven't made a video in a minute, but we are going to be drifting the E92 M3 at Thunder Hill in like 2 days, and I'm definitely nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Got hats, finally. So 3/6 Works hats, they're pretty quality. Oh, just took off the ponytail. So if you're a man with a ponytail, they're you know, trucker style, so you can throw your hair through it or whatever. So $35 shipped. If you have purchased anything from me or you are in fact a subscriber, it's $30 shipped. So I think they turned out really nice. They're embroidered. I threw that established 2020 down on there. So yeah, like I said, trucker style, pretty good quality. So hit me up if you want one. I figured, you know, if I was gonna do any merch of any kind, it'd just be this. I really like hats. I wear a hat in every single video and every day of my life, pretty much. Plus, this is a one-size-fits-all thing. It's unisex. Anybody can wear it. So if you're interested, just shoot me a DM and I will get you sorted. All right, so as I said, I am going to be drifting the E92 M3. I sent out a oil sample when I did the oil change to Blackstone. I also did a new fuel pump because I've been chasing a fueling issue with that car for the last month, and now after I've done that the last couple weeks, it's been very reliable, so I trust it enough to go on track. I'm as confident as I can be with that car, and funny enough, like in the shop right now I have 3 possible candidates that could have been 4 actually if you count the supercharged E36 that I bought. I bought 2 E36s, an E39 and an E90, and they're all manual. So anyways, the E39 behind me here, slight damage. It's an M54 B30, so it's a 530i. Black on black, 5-speed manual. Wouldn't really need much, but still, like I said, I just don't have the time. And then the black E90 that I got is all-wheel drive, but you could tune that out. That one is also pretty rough, but would be a fun drift car as well. And then the supercharged E36 is way too clean, and it's like literally perfect. It's just, it would be really difficult for me to take that on track. I don't really want to do that. And then I picked up another, basically a carbon copy of the E36 that I sold. So that will be a video in itself because it's very interesting how the world works and how that all worked out. But I scored a $500 manual 325 IS, non-airbag dash, tilt steering column. Like, it's a very rare car in my book. Non-Danos, like it checks all the boxes for rare E36, or at least rare early model car. But yeah, none of them I would say are really ready to go besides the E92 M3. So that is what I am gonna take on the track. Definitely the most exciting one of the bunch, I'm sure, for you guys and for myself. It's going to be exciting nonetheless. It'll be good content nonetheless. So whatever happens, happens. It would really suck if anything bad happens, but it's life, that's how shit goes. And you know, I know what I'm walking into. But with all that being said, there's stuff I gotta do. And also, for the E30, I am rebuilding the steering rack. I got this one fully torn apart. It's kind of a pain in the ass, so putting it together is gonna be really not fun. But that's going down. Just to show you guys that stuff happens behind the scenes. There's a lot that goes on. I even did the brakes on Bertha, so should be good for the event. I got new tires yesterday. They're not on the truck, obviously, but they're in the mail. I had a oopsie with the trailer, basically the first time I used it, loading my E36 M3, and fucked up this whole taillight section. So I kind of hammered that out the other day and made it usable, so now at least we have a taillight back in there. But that needs to basically be cut off and replaced, or just, you know, fixed on the bench. Here's a sneak peek at the new E36, and behind it we have the E92 M3, which I'm gonna wash today, and that way it looks good for the track, as good as it can. I'm gonna start getting to work on that hopefully this summer. And here's the lovely E90, the all-wheel drive E90. Is that cat in here? There's a cat that's been hanging out in here. It's not in here now. Anyways, things are gross inside. All-wheel drive, hit an embankment, no airbags went off, which is interesting. There you go. There's evidence. It's a kitty cat that hangs out in the yard. And this is my girlfriend's car. Luckily, we got her in an E36 finally. So, I don't know what she's gonna do with this, but don't matter now because she's got an E36. Apart from the wind, it's a really nice day. I like when it's overcast, so I'm gonna wash the car. That's basically the only prep I'm gonna do aside from checking the fluids this evening. and doing like a general bolt check. But aside from that, yeah, I'm just gonna wash it. All right, not too bad. It wasn't really that dirty to begin with, but it's about as clean as it's gonna get for the track. So that's off the list, looks good. All right, car is clean and on the lift. So probably should have done that the other way around. But anyways, I'm going to flush the diff and the transmission because I have yet to do that on this car, and I bought all that stuff a couple months ago and haven't really had the time, made the time, should I say. But today I'll do that. Also, if I have time, I'd like to swap out the serpentine belt and the AC compressor belt. The compressor belt is like on its last legs, so it makes a horrible squealing noise whenever I use the air conditioning, which is super annoying. So if I can get to that, I will. But I also got a whole new tensioner. There's a few other things to do. But I'm gonna start with the fluids. Ever since I bought the car, it does grind third gear, which really sucks, but for what I got the car for, is what it is. So I've been a little, I guess, nervous, you could say, to change the fluid because I don't want it to get worse, but maybe it'll make it better. So I usually just use Redline for everything. Keeps it simple, and I don't know, just used to using it. So I'm gonna get that done. I don't know how much I'll film because it's really not that interesting, but I'll let you know. All right, we're about to see how much or how little fluid is actually in this transmission. Well, I guess it was full. Yeah, it just looks like green. It looks like there's water in there, like the consistency of it. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna pull the filter because it's right there, and we're gonna swap that out too, so we'll see if there's metal shavings in that. Okay, so interestingly enough, I pulled this thing out. This is a little filter screen, which also I've never seen on a car. I've never seen a car utilize like a little filter like this. But to my eyes, and even on the camera, you can't see, there's no metal. Like I did not see any metal. I didn't see any metal come out. The thing that caught me off guard when I was draining this was the low viscosity of what came out of this transmission. It's like it has water in it, which is not good. I'm a little happier that I didn't find like a bunch of metal come out of this thing. So maybe there's still hope for this, and maybe it was just a weird choice of fluid. I couldn't even tell you what it is because it doesn't smell like anything either. So I don't know, but I'm going to do the dreaded fluid transfer pump. This sucks. This combo fucking blows. Like, if you are gonna use the Redline, take it from me, don't use one of these cheapo Harbor Freight pumps. Like, or get fluid that comes in the bags. I don't know. I always torture myself with this, but this sucks. Like, once this gets as much as you can, then you have to cut the bottle down to get this even farther in there. It's a whole mess because this doesn't screw on there because these aren't traditional size threaded bottles. So anyways, all that talking aside, I'm gonna fill this up and then we'll move back to the diff. But I am gonna do new drain plugs here. So we got that, that's good. And then, or actually they're right here. They're these ones. But anyways, you get the gist. And then I'm gonna do a new filter as well. So anyways, all right, transmission fluid service is done. So my conclusion with the fluid itself, basically it took all 2 quarts. Most every BMW transmission I've ever run into takes about 2 quarts. I guess this stuff is just more watery. I don't know if I'm thinking of doing a transmission fluid service on my E36 M3 where you're actually supposed to use ATF, and ATF is a lot thicker, more viscous. This is a little watery. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll report back, see if anything is different, but I mean, bottom of the line, even if it doesn't do anything, it's fresh fluid. All right, well, I didn't catch it, but luckily the diff was actually full, so when I pulled the fill, it was coming out the top. So there was plenty of fluid in here, didn't have to worry about that. The quality of it looks fine to me, but we're just gonna change it because we're here and I have the stuff. So all right, car is back on the ground, completed the services a little later in the day. I've been doing other stuff, but basically going to just take it around this evening and see if anything changes. I doubt it, but I'll report back if anything substantial is better, but we'll see. So that's pretty much it for prep. I did, you know, a quick look over in the engine bay, did a quick bolt check. Overall, should be good to go. So I'll get back to you guys either this evening or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because I'm gonna load the car tomorrow. I'm gonna load the truck with tools, stuff like that, and I need to wash the truck. So actually not too much to do. I think we're actually gonna ride dirt bikes in the morning. That would be great if we can make that happen. So I think I'll have time for everything. I'm not bringing that many tools because realistically, if the car breaks, it breaks. Like, I don't have any spare parts for these cars. So yeah, if it breaks, then I'll just enjoy the rest of the event, hanging out, spectating, getting ride-alongs from friends, stuff like that.